we have another beer from the Festival Liquor Hall. This one is Irae Imperial Stout, and it has a decidedly Catholic theme. It says it's Massive Roasting Midnight. It's by Tridentine Brewing Company, and it is from Irae, which is part of the Requiem, I believe. I just looked it up. One of the hymns for the Mass of the Dead. And while I don't mention religion on here per se, I'm just going to read what the can says verbatim because it fits the theme of the beer, as I do, when I read them. Okay. Attaining peak darkness, this syrupy Imperial Stout has hints of coffee and a pleasing hop aroma. Dies Irae, or Day of Wrath in English, brings to mind the final judgment at the end of time and the corresponding four last things: death, judgment, heaven, and hell. May we use this healthy reminder to our end as motivation to rightly order our lives towards God and as a reminder to pray for the repose of the souls of those who have gone before us. As you drink this fine beer, say a prayer for the souls in purgatory that they may be released from their sufferings. And it says, separate me from the goats. I didn't notice that before. A reference to the sheep and the goats. But again, that's just what's on the beer. When I find a cool legend on a beer or a liquor, I will read it. To me, I look at it as also a memento mori. In the broader sense of remember that we too shall die at some point. But we have to find the beauty in all things dark. And this is indeed a beautiful can. I love the artwork on here. And it's textured. I'm not sure why. Ooh, look at the dark chocolate brown coffee color. Look at that foamy head. Very nice. I'm getting the notes of coffee. Yes, it does have the hops do bring about a coffee note. And it's nice considering it doesn't have coffee in it. As I've said before, some beers do have coffee notes, but no coffee. It has to do with the way the hops and the malts are blended and perhaps the way the malts are roasted. And it does have a slight coffee taste to it as well. It does have a syrupy mouthfeel. It's got more mouthfeel to it. Honestly, if someone handed me this, just with the can and the mug, or maybe not even with the can, because if it's a can, I'm going to read it. So let me back slightly. If someone handed me just this and asked me what I taste in the beer, I would say coffee. I would say it was a coffee stout. That's how much it tastes like coffee. But it is just an Imperial Stout with no hints of coffee in it, of actual coffee. I wish this had a box because the imagery is gorgeous. And I would love to have that on a wall, on my skull wall. That would be stunning. Is it a hit? It's definitely a hit. I had found stouts as an acquired taste, just like IPAs, because I had tried Guinness a long time ago, and my initial reaction was I didn't like it. It was too heavy, and something about the taste was slightly off putting. But once I got past that and tried other stouts, I believe it was my younger son that had introduced me to Left Hand Brewing's Milk Stout. I think that wasn't the first one. It might have been one of the first ones. Well, I better keep this short because I already have one video that's 21 minutes and I can't upload it right now because of lack of Wi-Fi. So I better just stop rambling. But anyway, yes. My younger son had got me introduced to stouts through, I believe, Left Hand Brewing Milk Stout. And then I found Tractor Milk Stout as well. So I kind of started with milk stouts and went from there. That's what I'm recalling right at this present time. But that seems like that's correct. And then after a while, yes, I got to liking them. It's like, these are actually pretty good. And they lend themselves well to the addition of coffee or chocolate or peanut butter, as you've seen in some of the reviews that we've done on this channel. Would I buy it again? Yes, definitely. It's definitely a hit. Will this be the only beer I drink today? Probably. Because it's only a 4-pack. And I do have some Tex Hex that I've already reviewed that I can dip into if I want a beer later with some leftover pizza. I have nothing new to report. And if I say too much at this point, it's going to be, as I've said before, timey-wimey. Yes, I consider myself a budget goth, casual goth, geeky goth, and I'm also a Whovian. I won't, delve into that too much, but yes, my channel has at times become rather timey-wimey. As I've gone to putting tea in pajamas every Wednesday and then sandwiching the other videos around it so that the tea in pajamas is more current than the video that precedes it. No, not precedes it. The one that comes after it. There's everything. I took a nap earlier. I need to reset my brain. What I'm trying to say is, yes, sometimes, I'll have current videos all the way, like a week's worth possibly. Sometimes I have a massive haul of things. I just like one after another. And I can't do a daily upload like I used to. I went down to like anywhere from 1 to 3 a week. Because when you don't have a lot of money, you tend to run out of content. Anyway, as I was saying, I will have some recorded that are all in the same timeline. And then I have the tea in pajamas in the middle, which I started at this apartment, for that day, and I upload it that day. So then it goes around it, and then the next video after that is the video. The video after proceeds in time. The tea in pajamas is what I'm trying to say. So I kind of have it sandwiched in the middle, kind of interrupting the timeline slightly. Yes, I'm sorry, word salad. And I was going somewhere with it. Enough rambling, waffling nonsense. But yeah, you will see these. That's a lot of them after I've already moved into the apartment. So it'll seem rather strange, me referring to moving into the apartment, and you're going to see this after I'm already moved in, most likely. Enough. Anyway, circle back around, back to the beer. It is a hit, as I said. It's a nice, rich, syrupy, coffee-flavored stout. Imperial stout, I'm sorry. with, like I said, hints of coffee. There is no coffee in this. If Tridentine wanted to make, hello, if you see this, which you probably won't, Tridentine, make something with chocolate. Yeah. Or maybe actual coffee. It's perfect. And something with pumpkin would be wonderful. Maybe a caramel, salted caramel. Salted caramel would be wonderful, I think. A dark chocolate, coffee, maybe even peanut butter. Things I was saying that would be good with that type of stout because of the flavor that's already there. Just saying. I will try to find more. I will definitely try to find more by this brewer. This is the one that stood out to me when I went to festival. But I'm going to have to see now if they have more Tridentine, because that would be, well, I'll add to my repertoire, maybe. Just like the Monk ales from Albuquerque. Those the Monk is the Monk, I believe, and then it was just Triple. They were like 3, I think. And I don't think I can get Monk out here. But then again, I need to look more carefully because I usually get the beer after I get the groceries. And I pay for it all, of course, obviously, at the same time. But I do the literal shopping first and then look for these. So when I'm in my hunt next month, I will see if I can find something else by them. Because I also try to find new brewers we haven't tried before. So if you can find this one, give it a try. And where was this guy again? I have to look. Madison, Wisconsin. And I can't read the. Okay, here we go. Madison, Wisconsin, slow down. And it is TridentineBrewing.com. So Trident, INE, brewing.com. And see what other spooky liturgy themed beers they might have, whether you're Catholic or not. If you like the Catholic theme and the theme of death and memento moris in general, give them a try. And if you just like a good Imperial Stout and don't even plan on keeping the can, give it a try. That's where I'm going to end this. Take all this stuff, bundle it up and wrap it in a big black velvet bow with a skull on it. Anyway, if you like these weird rambling nonsense videos that may or may not actually go somewhere, give them a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, hit the bell once. If you want notifications, hit the bell a second time. Please feel free to comment, but keep it civil. No hate speech, no hitting on each other. And as always, drag responsibly, which is to say, don't drag and drive. Take turns driving the hearse, and on occasion give that designated Dracula a chance to imbibe as well so they can have some fun. It's only fair. And all vampires, please remember your large parasol and your 100 SPF so you don't turn into a pile of ash. And especially during this time, please protect the shapeshifters and cryptids of all kinds and other sorts of monsters that people tend to ignore and want to pretend don't exist. Because they do exist, we love them, we care about them, and we want them to stay safe. I love all of you monsters, and I'll see you in the next video. I love you now.